We welcome you to American Airlines Center, Dallas, Texas, the first of our TNT doubleheader. It's the Houston Rockets facing the Dallas Mavericks. I'll look at the starting lineups. First for the Rockets, leading scorer Tracy McGrady, averaging better than 20 a game. Bobby Soar in the starting lineup. He's just back from the back surgery. Yao Ming, along with Ron Howard and Jim Jackson. And for the Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki leads the way. He's averaging 25.5 per game among the scoring leaders in the NBA. Josh Howard, Eric Dampier, the rookie Devin Harris, and Marquise Daniels. Starting lineup, Charlie Ward on the injured list, as is Tyronn Lue. In fact, Reece Gaines was added to the active roster. Nice move by McGrady. It counts, and the foul.
Well, second possession in a row that Van Gundy went right to McGrady. He told us earlier today, he said, this guy needs to be more aggressive, more assertive, and even take some bad shots if he has to. And I think smart move by Jeff Van Gundy to go club.
Which is not exactly what it sounds like.
Not exactly what most coaches are looking for.
But he said it's the number one problem is Dirk Nowitzki.
But now this is an entirely different team. Obviously, without Steve Nash, they are one of the worst teams now taking care of the ball.
And it's a fast start for the Rockets. Pretty pass.
Brady.
Harris kicks it out. Nowitzki. Yes. Dirk on Dirk Nowitzki. See the pick from Dampier, and Nowitzki able to put it down.
Well, he just changes the game out.
Keep pushing it. Nowitzki with the lead. Harris able to save it. Nowitzki, yes, a rainbow this time from Dirk Nowitzki. That they could be in the starting lineup, and he said it's affected our mental health. It's had a negative twist on our ball club.
Well, I think the reality is, given to attack the glass, who are going to be aggressive.
Tracy McGrady at the Dallas. McGrady. Yes. So Tracy McGrady looking for his shots here at the start.
Took advantage of being second-round picks. Became free agents after their first year and signed big contracts.
We are seeing that Tracy McGrady. Well, Andre Barrett has come on. He's made a difference because he's pushing the ball. Here's McGrady again from downtown. Tracy with 5 of 6 from the field. He has 13 points.
Well, Tracy McGrady starting to feel it, and he is being ultra aggressive here tonight, getting the rare layup on a fast break. And, of course, the ever-present jump shot, this time pulling up from 3, knocking it down. Houston by 2.
Floor for the first time, so Terry will play the point. Nowitzki eluding Howard and scores. Dirk Nowitzki with 10 points. He's hit 5 of 9. Mavericks 25 and the Rockets 24. Good shooting first quarter for both clubs. Tracy McGrady with 13. Dirk Nowitzki with 10 points. Starting at 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Boy, how good have the Spurs been so far this season?
San Antonio Spurs at 13-3, leading that new Southwest. Led the NBA in scoring the past 3 years, 105 per game last season. See, just under 98.
Points allowed obviously depends a lot on your style of feeling. That yes, they are better defensively, but you know, can they be an elite team?
And Jeff Van Gundy telling us earlier, he said let's get out
today about this guy Dirk Nowitzki. He said, you know, the 4 position in the NBA has really been revolutionized. And if you think about it, you know, big guys like this who can really do a lot of things. Kevin Garnett, you know, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom, Sean Marion, so many guys who can move, who can put it on the floor, who can shoot, who can defend and block shots. Now Dirk Nowitzki on fire here early tonight. He's having a terrific season. Career numbers across the board. First, the drive and the pull-up. And off the elbow jump shot. And finally, little fadeaway jumper, 43-39 Mavericks.
6 for 6 at the line. Second in the league in minutes and free. Paget putting moves on Bradley. Rejected by Nowitzki. Kept alive by Barrett. Nice play. Barrett getting it to McGrady.
He's got some speed, and you see what happens when you put some speed out there. You get a loose ball, you get a garbage bucket like that one.
Nowitzki played about as tightly as one can play it. Scott Paget was all over him.
How do you guard that? He's 6'11", he shoots from up above his head.
And how about McGrady at the other hand, getting it over Dirk Nowitzki.
20 points in the first half. Elevate for jump shots and get to the foul line.
And taking good shots.
Taking good shots and being extremely aggressive.
Nowitzki with the tip. McGrady looking for the screen. Yes. Tracy McGrady has been unconscious here tonight. Remaining in the half, McGrady with no hesitation.
Why not?
Yes!
Why
From
not?
Downtown, Tracy McGrady. And the Rockets are within 2. 25 for McGrady. Sager caught up with Rocket head coach Jeff Van Gundy.
Well, you've been urging Tracy McGrady to be more assertive, aggressive tonight. 10 out of 14, 25 points. I guess the message got across?
Well, it's not about one half or one night. I think he's got to play that way all the time, and then on defense play in the same mindset. He should be a great defender, and he's improved, and we need him to continue to improve.
Great shootout between he and Dirk Nowitzki. What plans do you have defensively against Nowitzki, who has 22 points?
Well, we got to stop fouling him. We gave him 4 free throws, 94 feet from the basket, and just bad fouls, and try to keep him off the line, and I think 7 for 17 field goals is not bad on him, but he's going to make every free throw, so you got to pull your hands back and make him make.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Mark.
53. Nice ball fake. McGrady rejected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki and a foul. His second. Nowitzki
does this
with the Mavericks for 4.5 years. Had that spectacular third season. He averaged just under 26 a game. Nowitzki from downtown. 28 for Dirk Nowitzki.
I have to talk too much now. I liked it better with the czar here, but I want to say thank you to Mike for everything you did for me, and best of luck to you, Mike.
And Barrett pushes it down. McGrady has been quiet here in the third. Yes, that's his first field goal of the third quarter. Of what shots he should and should not take. Not the case tonight. McGrady to the rim. He has 29 points, and the Rockets are within 3. McGrady with no hesitation. So he has hit 3 in a row after missing his first 5.
As Don Nelson told us, he didn't think that anybody had ever done this, but certainly a valuable experience for Avery as Nowitzki knocks down another jumper. 32 now, and another trip to the foul line. Now, he's just so amazing. That you see the extension on the shot. He shoots the ball so high, and he's already 6'11", 7 feet, so very difficult to challenge that shot.
He is 11 of 12 at the line. The injured list, so Bruce Gaines now on the 12-man roster. Shot clock to 4. Nowitzki draws the foul, and he'll head back to the line. Dirk Nowitzki averaging 25.5 per game among the NBA leaders. 33 and counting right here, along with 12 rebounds.
I wondered how he would play, Marv, without Steve Nash, because he looked extremely well, and what a night he's having tonight. 35 now, gotten the ball to the foul line area, down on the block. They've been doing this most of the night, just dribbling the ball around the perimeter and settling for a shot, but McGrady knocks it down anyway.
Well, Mavericks now lead 81-77. Nowitzki, yes. Dirk Nowitzki right back. He has.
Now, this guy has been absolutely on fire tonight. 14 for 26 for McGrady, 34 points. And the other guy, Dirk Nowitzki, 37 points with the high arcing jumper. Making a lot of great plays out here.
Oh, Nowitzki able to reach over Sora, and is fouled. He took a good pop from Yao Ming, and you can hear the crowd reacting. 15 of 15 at the line. Well, national coverage of it on NBA TV. Miami and Denver covered a sprained ankle.
You know, I was a game-time decision tonight, too. I've been battling flu-like symptoms.
Yes.
High ankle sprain.
The loss to Detroit, 5th straight home defeat. They have dropped their last 4 games. Nowitzki with 41 points.
Go ahead and do it. So these are P. Diddy's models that they're wearing tonight.
There it is. Craig with the answer. And McGrady fires and hits again. He has 38 points. But a swipe it.
Houston, well, why not if you're McGrady? Why not? Let it fly.
So McGrady has tied it's a 3, has given the Rockets a 1-point lead, and McGrady has 41. That's the first lead for the Rockets since the early moments when they were up 6-4. Tracy McGrady on fire by Daniels. Nowitzki, double team. Nowitzki, look out. And the foul is a block on Yao Ming. That is number 6.
What a sequence. Barb, Dirk Nowitzki gets away with a travel. Let's take a look at the sequence. Watch Nowitzki, goes up for the shot. Nice double team by the Rockets. You can't do that. He gathers himself, goes barreling in to Yao Ming, who happens to have a foot on the line, I believe. I don't know. His feet look like they might have been outside of that line. That's just
rebounds, although shot only 4 of 15.
Control. The foul ought to be on him, but
40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here is McGrady with the shovel pass. Taylor could not hit. Rebounded by McGrady. Rebounded by McGrady. McGrady cannot score. Kept alive by McGrady. What an effort. And he fires it up to draw the foul. Tracy McGrady with 3 consecutive rebounds to keep it on 76%. On both teams over the foul limit. Houston has a full and a 20 remaining. Dallas has a 20-second timeout left. Jackson will inbound. They get it to McGrady, but he faces the double. Here's Sura from downtown, and we head to overtime. Ming has fouled out. So Tracy McGrady going on the opening tip.
Well, no Yao Ming, so you've got to just pick somebody. Why not go with McGrady? Probably the quickest leaper on the team.
There's Nowitzki off balance. He had no angle. On the back tap, Stackhouse is on it. He has Nowitzki. Nowitzki is fouled. It counts. Yes, and the foul.
Oh my. Well, Houston has done a nice job of not giving up too many fast break points here tonight, but this time Nowitzki with the feed, and what a finish while being fouled by McGrady. Now going to the line to look for his 48th point. Incredible.
This is a career high for Dirk Nowitzki. It is a career high 48 points for Dirk Nowitzki. He's taken over here in overtime.
Well, 2 quick buckets here on the fadeaway jumper, which is sort of his signature move. And then look at the athletic, acrobatic finish. I don't know if there's anybody who's ever played in this league who I
put off the turnover. Dallas back to the offense. Nowitzki. That won't count. He was fouled. So, foul was called on Weatherspoon. And Nowitzki.
Nelson said you have to go to the line more, be more aggressive. So far this year he's averaging 10.
7-point Dallas lead with 1 minute and 20 gone by in overtime. Nowitzki from way downtown.
Oh,
yes!
Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
53 points for Dirk Nowitzki. We are seeing one of the great performances in many years. All 10 points for Dallas in overtime. It's been all Dirk Nowitzki. He has outscored the Rockets 10-zip.
This is an incredible treat just to be able to be here and watch this game, and to see McGrady on the other side of the floor doing what he's doing. Amazing.
And here's McGrady for three.
Well, there is
In overtime, coming up on a minute remaining in the OT.
Dallas all over McGrady, doubling him everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Nowitzki has been an amazing spectacle by himself practically in this overtime, with the fadeaway jumper to start things off. Then he hits the layup and the free throw that followed, then the high arcing three that got him to 50. Little Larry Bird-like on that three-point attempt there. What an amazing performance by a guy who is really revolutionizing the power forward position in the NBA, along with
106 final seconds. And this is Games. That will do it. A remarkable performance, a duel between Dirk Nowitzki, who finishes with 53, Tracy McGrady with 48 in OT. Dallas over Houston. For Craig Sager, Steve